So what is meant by variance? So variance is nothing but sigma square. Simply you're not going to take root. So sigma is equal to root summation of x minus x bar the whole square divided by m. Whereas here I'm just going to have sigma square. Since there is a sigma square, this root get cancelled. So what is the concept behind the variance? So variance reflects the degree of spread of data from the mean. So that is, let us take this guys. So this is the mean. So these are my datas. So it helps to know how much degree the data is being away from the mean. So too much away from the mean is again will land you in a situation that is not good for our capital budgeting decisions. So when it is having a negative impact. Okay, let us look into it. So with the help of an example, we can able to understand it easily. So let us take two persons, Ram and John. Let us compute the variance for Ram and John. So these 12, 5, 14, 6, 8 are the work. Let us take it as an working hour. So these are the working hour of Ram in a week of 5 days. So the average is comes to be 9. So simple how I got this 9 is very simple. 12 plus 5 plus 14 plus 6 plus 8 divided by 5. So by subtracting these two, I will be arriving with my value. So what I'm just going to find here, I'm just going to find my variance. So it is sigma square. So I'm just not going to take the root. So after all these, I'm just arrived with what? Variance is 12. So here the working time of John is 8.5, 10, 8, 9, 9.5. And again, if you solve, the mean comes to be 9 and solve further, we will be arriving with our variance. So variance comes to be what? 0.5. So that means it is the degree of spread. So it means there is a variance of 12 when it comes for Ram and zero point 0.5 when it comes for John in relation to the mean. So you may ask, the same thing is being found with the help of the standard deviation. Why we cannot use standard deviation in the place of variance? So the one difference is that the standard deviation is used when there is a one project or there is a one set of data and you're going to find, and where there is no comparison. So when it comes for variance, this variance helps us to compare with the two outcomes, that is here Ram and John. Similarly, when we are doing sums under capital budgeting technique, we will be having two projects or more than two projects. In that case, with the help of the variance only, we can find how much risk is involved for this particular project. So in a simple word, your standard deviation is used when there comes a one project or in a portfolio. So standard deviation is used when there comes an one project. So whereas when there are more than one project, then you will be finding the risk based on the variance. Then only you can compare which project is best for you. So yes, so if you're going to choose a project, then you're going to choose a project with less variance. So in this case, when it comes for Ram and John, so John is in more safer position when compared to Ram. Okay. Let us move further and see the next concept called as coefficient of variation. So coefficient of variation is nothing but a relative measure of your standard deviation. So which helps to get your answer in the terms of the percentage. You're going to have a relative measure. Again, let us take an example and understand this concept. There is this two persons, Patrick and Jack. So Patrick is making an income of these amounts in 5 months. So per month he is making this sum. So similarly, Jack is making these income in 5 months. So the total comes to be what? For Patrick it is 10 lakh and for Jack it comes to be 90,000. Okay, I'm just going to find my average value. The average value, that is mean x bar, is coming to be what? 2 lakh. So with the help of this, I'm just going to find my sigma. I didn't use the formula because you already know the formula. Just substitute the values in this formula. You will be arriving with your sigma, which comes to be 11.933. Okay, when it comes for Jack, again, I'm just finding my average value, and with the help of that, I'm just going to find my what? Sigma. So if you find here this both values for Patrick and Jack is same, the standard deviation for them for these two is same. So what happens? So let us take, instead of Patrick and Jack, if there is a project A and project B, what you will think? Standard deviation is nothing but simply the risk of getting a variable return from your planned return. So that is what this standard deviation says. So what happens in this case? So there is this project A with the same standard deviation, there is this project B with the same standard deviation. Does this provide you with the right answer? because look this example, we are having different values here, but we are having same standard deviation. So in that case, this is not recommendable to use your standard deviation. It is recommendable to use coefficient of variation, which provides your relative measure of the standard deviation. That is, you're going to give your answer in the terms of percentage. So what is the formula? It is very simple. Standard deviation divided by mean into 100. That is sigma divided by x bar into 100. So if you solve this, then you will be arriving with the percentage. With the help of that percentage, then you can able to choose the project. So after solving this coefficient of variation, those project with less coefficient of variation is chosen because it will be having less risk compared to the other projects. Okay, by this we are just completing the idea of standard deviation and variance and coefficient. Let me give a summary of that. Standard deviation is nothing but the deviation of your value from the mean is found with the help of the standard deviation. The standard deviation is mainly used when there is only one project, when it comes under capital budgeting technique. So this variance is again the same concept. You're just going to find how away your data is from your mean, but this variance is used when there is more than one project, because you have to compare. So which project is having more deviation? So depending on that, you will be choosing your project. So those projects with less deviations will be chosen. So finally, there is this concept called coefficient of variation again. So this is nothing but the level of your deviation is provided in terms of percentage. It is your relative measure. So again, when there is more than one project, you can use this coefficient of variation at times to find which project is better to be chosen. Again, coefficient of variation with lower value, coefficient of variation which is low for a project is to be chosen, because in that project your variation or the dispersion or deviation is going to be minimum when compared to the other project. So yes, by this I'm just wrapping this session. So in next video we will be seeing very important concept, Helios model, and most of the time question is being asked from that particular model. See you in the next video. Thank you.